what we'll do is we'll go over our schedule for the week so you know exactly which calls to plug into. And then we'll highlight some success stories and see what's been working for people on the team. And then we'll have another speaker at the end do a mindset training to get everybody's mind right for the week. It's my favorite call of the week. So if y'all are ready, drop a ready in the chat box, and we can go ahead and get this vision call started. Amazing, amazing. Let's do it. It's going to be value packed. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So, really quick, first things first, guys, is let's break down the schedule for this week. So, today we had our call with Oren earlier. I don't know if you guys were able to tap into that earlier, but he was talking about the secrets to wealth, and it was an amazing call. It was a very, very good training. He broke it down and really just gave perspective on what is wealth, what is financial freedom, how this platform can actually help you go out there and accomplish that. Today, also, obviously, we're on this call right here and right now. So we're going to bring these back and start doing these again on every single Sunday at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST, and we're going to bring them back. To be honest, everyone was like, dude, where's the vision call? Where's the vision call? We've been doing it for so long. What happened to it? We got to bring it back. Yeah, I don't put CST on there or MST or HST just because there's so many freaking time zones, Steph. I just put Pacific and Eastern. I know it's not, it's just there's so many freaking time zones. That's the thing. But with that being said, so Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, we're doing our wake and trade calls to where every morning we are doing live trading calls. And we have myself, Alexis, Skylar, Steph, me on Friday, where we're going to hop on and we're going to use DeFi, use the scanners, use the strategies that we have here in Iconic and take trades ourselves. And you guys can literally follow along. And when we take a trade, you could take the trade. When we make a percentage, you can make a percentage. And also, we're explaining why we're doing what we're doing so you can learn how to actually do it yourself. It's live trading and live training. So that's Monday through Friday. And then every single day, we have a training at 6 p.m. And it's a different training daily. So on Mondays, we have Beeve, one of the top earners here in Iconic, who basically does an interview style. He gets a 6 or 7 figure earner on every single Monday to ask them the real questions on their backstory, how they became successful, and how they did what they did so you can actually learn how to do it yourself. So this week he has Manny Q on with him. And this last week before, he had an amazing call with Nudie, one of the educators. And then before that, he had a call with Matt Fernandez. Before that, he did a call with me. But if you guys are not hopping on these Mondays at 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST, you're genuinely missing out big time. So don't miss out on those calls. Tuesday, he's going to be doing a training called Profit Max, which is basically how to not just be profitable, but how to actually maximize your profits as well. Wednesday, Welcome Wednesday is a introduction to Iconic for new guests that are taking a look at our community for the first time. But also, I'm showcasing all the products and services and showing you how to navigate the entire platform. It's also an amazing training for people who are new as well. So it's kind of a two-in-one. It's like a fast start training for people who are new within the platform and they could see where everything is and all the tools that we have and how to access them and how to use them. And it's also great exposure for people who are new, brand new guests checking out what it is that we do at the same time. So you guys can feel free to invite some people for this if you wish to. Thursday is going to be a network marketing training from Clara, and then she's going to be breaking down some stuff on the affiliate side. And then Friday is a bronze and above. Basically, you have to be at a certain level to actually attend this training, and it's higher level skills when it comes to the affiliate side of things. And then we have get paid sessions Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. My bad, I forgot to put the speakers for these, but I'll just break it down. Monday is Ace. Who do you run Mondays with, bro?
I run them with Geo.
Okay, so Monday, Ace runs the get paid sessions with Geo. Tuesday is going to be me and Matt Fernandez. I'm going to be trading with you guys. Wednesday is going to be Nudie and Beef. And then Thursday is going to be Ace and Zay. And again, these are live trading sessions. So you're able to literally plug in, take some trades, follow along. And if you're plugged in an hour a day to the morning trading session, or some people are working in the morning, so maybe the evening trading session, if you're just plugged in to one of the trading sessions and then also the training that's happening in the evening, then you're going to learn, you're going to grow, you're going to get amazing results. So, the best piece of advice I ever got was schedule your success, which is, you know, most people are just treating this like a hobby sometimes. And for me, if it's not in my calendar, it's not happening, right? Imagine if you had school or work and they didn't give you an actual schedule. So this is our schedule, and you can literally plug it into whatever you use, whether it's Google Calendar, physical calendar, whatever the case is. But you want to make sure that this is in your actual schedule. And every Sunday, these calls change every week. Some of them stay the same, some of them change every week. So make sure you're tuned in every single Sunday so we're going to cover this schedule every single week. If you guys are excited about this week's schedule, if you guys are excited about this week's schedule, drop a 111 in the chat. And awesome, guys. Amazing, amazing. I I should throw this out there as well. One thing that is very, very important is trade nights. So in Washington, we meet up at our office to be starting up and coming week, starting tomorrow. We're going to be meeting at 7, that's roughly from 7 to 8, and then whoever can stay for the get paid session with Ace as well, we're gonna be able to stay from 7 to 9 essentially. So that's gonna be every single Monday. I know that Alexis and Kelsey have been running every single Tuesday in Orlando. I know that their meetings have been doubling in size every single week. They've been absolutely killing it when it comes to the trade nights. And it's something that you guys can definitely invite people to as well if they want to see what we have going on within the community. And then from there, I know that in the Bay Area as well, we're getting weekly trade nights going every single week. It's just not the same day every week, but it does exist and it does happen and it is growing. And there's so many different cities that we are looking to basically duplicate that in. And so if you're kind of in a city by yourself, for me, I was like the first person out here in Seattle, and I was like, dude, let me just be that person that creates that environment. And if it's something that you want to set up as well in your city, let us know, and we'll show you guys how to actually run it. Or we can even zoom in with you and literally, run it for you while you're learning how to actually do it. But meeting up together every single week, helping people get results is huge. So we have the trade nights as well. So that's the schedule for this week. Take a screenshot. If somebody can drop this screenshot in the chat, the scheduling and the announcement chat, that'd be absolutely amazing. Now, we have a couple of people that have gotten some amazing results this week, and this is my favorite part of the call because we like to highlight some success stories, and whatever you celebrate accelerates, right? When you are, celebrating other people having success, then, you just know that you're next. And that is, it's just huge to be super happy, super grateful for other people who are winning because you know that that's going to be you very, very soon, if not already. So first things first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have Armay, if you're able to go first. I know that you are, in the middle of doing your nails, but I said, yo, Armay, just hop on for a couple seconds because she had an amazing testimony from this week. So if you're able to, I can make you co-host. And yeah, are you able to go first or no? I don't know if she is or not.
I was on the way to say it was not letting me unmute, but um, so I don't remember what day it was. Ace, you can tell me. But a couple of days ago, I literally woke up because my account was at $93, and I looked at my IQ Sync, and I was like, why do I have $200 on my account right now? Because I was like, so, and Ace is logged into my account, so I was like, did you transfer money on my account? And he was like, no. I was like, what are you talking about? And I was like, I have $200 in my account. Yesterday it was just $93. And then he was like, withdraw it. And I was like, no, I'm scared. I'm scared to withdraw it because like, what if it's a glitch? And he was like, okay, let me go ask. And he texted like the support or whatever. And they were like, whoever gave her that gold trade for a sell, she made $185 in profit from just that one trade on a point zero 0.01 lot. And I was like, you're joking. And I withdraw that so fast. I just wanted to get the feeling of like withdrawing that big of amount in just one trade. So that's mine. So if you
That
don't got
is
IQ Sync or Auto, you need to plug in ASAP aside from DeFi.
amazing, amazing. Appreciate you guys. Drop a 888 in the chat for our May. Absolutely just crushing it just by using the platform, using the system. And that is crazy. On the smallest trade size possible, over 180 something dollars. Dude, that's 1800 pips on one trade. That is ridiculous. That's so crazy. So but yeah, Armay's been super, super plugged in, and it just, dude, it pays to plug in. So next, I know that we had Seth post a couple things in the results chat as well. Would you be open to kind of sharing that as well, bro? Let me see if I can. Let me see. 1 second, guys.
Well, I got 1,000.
I'm here.
Go for it.
Wow.
I got
All right. So last weekend I made about 190. Um and just overall just building it up over the week with the scanner kill shot. And I felt pretty proud. It was my first bro, sorry. My first withdrawal. I was like, wow. It was some craziness to me. That's like that's like a day's worth of work right there for me. So yeah,
Dude, that's amazing. What made you go with Killshot?
just to try something new. That's just kind of what it was.
Amazing. Amazing. That's awesome. And then, yeah, guys, everybody drop a congratulations for Seth for being able to, get his first withdraw. It's crazy. Like the first time, if you're making money trading, like you see numbers going up on a screen and that's cool. But the moment you make your first withdraw and it actually transfers to your bank account, your belief goes from here to here. And then it gives you way more motivation to take more action and get more results. And Seth has been super, super consistent and plugged in. So super proud of you, bro. Congratulations again. And keep doing what you're doing, bro. Next, I know that I see that um Nay, I know that Armay said that you were able to see some pretty good results. Would you be able to kind of share, is Nay on here? Armay, is Nay on here or no?
Angel as well.
Okay, yeah, I don't think Nay is on here. Oh, you're okay. It's because your name is Zoom user, so I couldn't find you. When we run these calls, fam, if you guys can make sure that you guys have a Zoom account, create an actual account, and yeah, so that we know who's who, that'd be amazing. But yeah, are you able to unmute?
Yeah, I'm unmuted.
Awesome. Nay, if you want to share what you shared with Arme with everybody, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, so earlier in the week, last week, around like Monday or Tuesday, I got on the chart for like about 5 to 10 minutes, I believe. And then like the first 3 minutes, I had made $95, I believe. And then I had got out and then I got in the trade like immediately after it made like another like $75 in like the matter of like 4 minutes.
That's amazing. And then how long have you been actually trading with us?
Um, Almost like 2 months.
2 months. That is amazing. Were you able to withdraw any of it or not yet?
No, I was on a demo because my
Oh, that's on a
account wasn't
demo.
yet live. Yeah, so
Okay.
I was just like,
That's still amazing, guys. I mean, live account, demo account, reality is this is exact same thing. The only difference is, obviously when you're newer, you're gonna be practicing on a demo, and then once you're profitable, be able to go to a live, but it's the exact same markets. You're able to get the experience, without risking your money. But great job, Nay. You're killing it. Everybody drop a 777 in the chat for Nay. Only been in for 2 months, already seeing results on her demo. Killing it. That's amazing. Great job. Last but not least, we have Angel. Angel, what I love about you is that you're always in the chats, always sharing positivity, always sharing your results. And yeah, man, if you're able to hold on, let me unmute you really quick. If you're able to kind of share what you were able to do this last week, that'd be amazing. This is the last one, guys.
I appreciate that, Matthew. That means a lot to me. You have no idea. But yeah, it's just so the past 2 weeks I withdrew twice. Once last week and the week before. And I only did it because I was getting really tired of like losing money. And I was like, I hate the 1 minute time frame, the 5 minutes. So I went to like 30 minutes to an hour. And I was like, I really like this. This is my I'm a really patient person. So I was like, this is for me. And
Right.
yeah, I withdrew like around $100 each time. So I was like, this is, cool gas money, lunch, so I was really, really proud of myself. And it's really thanks to everybody in here because I didn't like, the times I was losing money and I didn't give up, honestly. I just kept on seeing these people the group chat win, and I was like, I gotta be part of that. I gotta be part of the winning team. So I just
That.
and the other thing is I was really not following the rules. I wasn't following the rules. I was like thinking it will go my way, but it didn't. So I started following the rules, and that was the other thing that, really helped me out. And I'm not even in the which one, the automation one yet. So I'm excited for that. I can't wait to join that.
That's
That's awesome.
awesome, man. Where are you based out of, Angel?
I'm in South Carolina, believe it or not, born and raised.
Awesome, awesome.
Yep.
And then well yeah, I see you in the chats every single day posting, and everybody
Yeah,
talks
it's
about everyone talks about their wins. You
mhm.
talked about your wins, but also your losses and how, it took a while for you to get it down, but that's the reality. That's what trading really is. So again, dude, congratulations and keep doing
Thank
what you're
you.
doing.
Thank you. Thank you. I do want to add, I have not been like I've been with you guys for like a pretty good minute, and I have not like been like profitable whatsoever, and like to just now, to just and I've been with you guys for a minute, but that's not. And I didn't blame you guys. It wasn't the system. It wasn't like the strategy, it wasn't none of that. The scanners, none of that. I never blamed that. Never. I always knew it was within me and, my mentality. And I'm in a much
Yeah.
better place, in a much better environment. So that's another thing why I'm like, winning.
Can I ask you a question?
Yep.
If you weren't profitable for a while, what made you stay? What was that deciding factor where you're like, dude, even if I'm not really seeing results, like what made you stick and stay until you made it happen?
I, for one, I believed in myself 100%. I always did. I always knew that I would be successful in whatever I truly, truly, genuinely loved. And when I met Alexis and I met like the group and all the mentors, I was like, these are really, really, really cool people. By the way, I just hit TP right now. I made $50 right now, by the way.
Yo,
Um,
I'm
but
crying.
yeah,
Let's
sorry, I didn't mean
go.
to
That's
flex on
awesome.
y'all like that, but
Yeah. I'm
nah,
crying,
but
bro. You're hilarious. That's funny.
it's really, I believe in myself and the group, just everybody was so genuine. Everybody just and I was just always in the group chats. I was just, reading, seeing people succeed, and I was like, that's gonna be me. I'm not gonna leave to that's me. And I don't know. It's the group, it's you guys, honestly. That's why I didn't give up. That's why I didn't like, say, nah, this isn't for me, or nah, I'm just joining a different group.
Yeah.
It's and I'm really grateful for you guys. You have no idea.
Hey, I'm grateful for you, bro. Thank you for sharing your story with everybody.
Of course. Appreciate you,
Awesome,
Matthew.
awesome, man. All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, sounds good.
Awesome. All right. Well, yeah, guys, drop congrats to Angel on, really mastering the skill and becoming profitable. And hold on a second, guys. Yeah, I mean, for me, I love fast success stories, but just as important, I love slow success stories because, dude, it doesn't really matter how long it takes. If it took me years to master this skill where I'm able to make money from home, from my phone, and eventually become financially free, if it took me 2, 3, 4, 5 years, time's gonna go by anyways, right? So you might as well put it into something that is going to be a vehicle for that financial independence, right? So again, congratulations to everybody. Y'all are killing it, and that's just a few. And we could do this all day, but for time purposes, we're gonna move on. So up and coming events, and then I'm gonna pass it to Alexis. So first thing is we announced our lock-in on April 23rd and 26th. We've had about 10-ish people qualify for the lock-in. We said the top, people who either rank up or enrollers are going to be able to qualify for this lock-in where Manny Q is going to be there. Mike, who's the head of communications in Iconic, is going to be there. Beav is going to be there. Myself, all the leaders, a bunch of other people flying in. And it's going to be like super intense training. It might be the best training that people get all year. And it's going to be out here in Washington. So we do have a couple spots left. And it's kind of last minute. It's coming up this week. But hey, maybe you're close to four no more. Maybe you're close to that next level. And dude, I mean, I've helped people hit four no more in a month, in a week. I've helped some people do it in a day. So it's definitely possible to qualify. If this is something that maybe you need a little bit of help with, and it's something that you do want to attend, and you're just not quite sure what you need to do to get to that next level, reach out to myself or Alexis or one of us or whoever it is, and we can kind of put together a game plan to help you actually qualify for this. But we just hired Leanne's sister to make food for us, to cook for us. So it's going to be breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's going to be at this mansion. We invested thousands of dollars for this Airbnb. It's going to be this is the actual Airbnb. Like, this is what it looks like essentially. It's going to be amazing. So super excited for that. And then this Sunday, to on the last day of the lock-in, we're having a big event out here in Seattle. And this is the link to register for a free ticket. Now, if you're in Seattle, in Washington, our events are usually at 4 p.m., but this event is at 2 p.m. Very, very important. 2 p.m. the doors are going to open and we're going to start right on time. So I know every other event has been at 4. This one's going to be at 2. And if you guys haven't registered for a free ticket, yes, the event is free, then you can actually register here for a free ticket. If you guys know anybody in Washington and you want to invite them, this is the link for the ticket. Have them do that ASAP. And yeah, our events have been getting bigger and bigger every single month. So 2 p.m. Sunday at our office here in Renton. And then with that being said, I'm going to pass it over to Alexis, and I'll just say this. Her and I are definitely on the same frequency when it comes to there's very few people who are just all in on what it is that we do. They are all in because they genuinely see the vision. And like, if I talk to Alexis, like 9 times out of 10, all day, every day, she's working on Iconic. She's working on helping other people. She's working on something. And she has a level of work ethic that everybody should aspire to get to, because we could talk about money, we could talk about results, but for me, it's about character, it's about work ethic, it's about someone that has the right core values. And that's what I was looking for in leadership. And Alexis is one of the best leaders that you could ever possibly work with. So I appreciate you. I know you're going to crush this mindset training. So everybody take notes. And Alexis, I'll pass it over to you.
Appreciate you, my brother. Guys, shout back out to Mr. Matthew. Just drop a cruise in the chat. Everybody calls him Cruiser. I'm the only one I think who actually calls him Matt. I'm low key, like, I'm sounding like a man right now because I've been yelling today, but I'm excited about this training. I actually like switched it up, like literally on this call. We were talking about the testimonies and all that stuff, and it got me thinking and got the wheels turning. And I was like, okay, yeah, I know what I really want to talk about. So I kind of switched up the training. But today I want to talk to you guys about something important. And I think that Angel really, really, really nailed it on the head. So guys, this is not the time to jump off the call. Matter of fact, this is the time to actually really lock in. If you weren't locked in before, now is the time to lock in. So I just want you guys to drop an L in the chat if you're locked in, if you're ready, right? Because what did I say in the chat earlier? I said, learners are earners, period, point blank, right? People are so quick to jump on a live trading call, but they're so slow to jump on a live training call. Why is that? Make it make sense to me, right? Because guys, if you actually learn this stuff and you understand this stuff and you actually develop the right mentality for this stuff, that's when you're going to get results. And I think that a lot of people have a results over growth mindset. We need to change that, family. Everybody's so focused on the result, the money, the money, the money. Not many people, maybe a handful, right, is actually focused on growing and developing. And what happens when you grow up and develop? What did you guys just hear Angel say? Let me know. He wasn't profitable when he was just focused on what, guys? The money, the results, the quick wins. When did he actually start becoming profitable, family? Let me know in the chat. Let me know if y'all was paying attention. When he actually started taking accountability, taking responsibility for his results, and he actually started really learning and buckling down on being disciplined. Let me check the chat. Y'all wasn't even paying attention. That's crazy. Y'all didn't hear what my guy said, right? And now he's been able to withdraw multiple times, been able to consistently grow his account. And guys, listen, he said it to y'all. He's been here for a while. He's been here for a hot minute and he's still here. And guess what? Now he's finally becoming profitable because he finally understood. It finally clicked for him. And sometimes, most times, it's going to take time to really click for us. And that's okay. Guys, if getting rich quick was real, let me know, right? We all be rich by now. It's just about being able to develop the skill, develop the mentality. And once you do that, then the results start flowing in. So let me actually get to my notes. So tonight, we're going to talk about the mindset that you need to have to actually win? Do you guys want to know what it takes to actually win? Let me know. Drop a 222 in the chat if you guys actually really want the sauce. If you just want to go take some trades, go learn for yourself. Learn the hard way. But I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to give you the answer. You guys already got the answer low key, but we're going to break this down. So I want to ask you guys a question. Why do most people quit almost instantly? Right before the good stuff starts happening, right before things actually start to actually work. Why do you see somebody excited in the chat? They just got started. Woohoo! And then a week later, they're gone. 2 months down the line, yo, I haven't heard from Bob. Where's Bob been at? I remember he was so lit his first day. Why do people give up so quick? It's because they want the fast. They want the instant, the instant success. Tell me where that's at, please. Please tell me where that's at. Where are you going to find that at? They're addicted to the results. And they don't understand that they need to personally grow. You can go on the scanners all day. The scanners are great. But until you learn how to be disciplined, family, you ain't gonna get it. Y'all get what I'm saying? Am I talking too crazy? I know Mark feeling me. I feel you, guy. My guy. Everybody's checking the scoreboard constantly before they even learn how to play the game. And that right there, that's why most people lose. Majority. So let's define the difference. Results, focused mindset. Did I make money today? Y'all ever asked this question? Did I get a sign up? Let me check to see if I get a sign up today. Is it working yet? These are the question results focused mindset people ask. When am I going to make the money, Alexis? When am I going to make the money, Matthew? I got started yesterday. I haven't made $1 yet. Bro, have you actually plugged into the education though? Have you got on one live session? I didn't see you on the live trading session. I ran it yesterday. I checked. I didn't see your name in the chat. But you're coming to me saying, Alexis, I haven't made money yet. Well, guess what? We hit TP on the call yesterday. Where you was? Does it make sense? Now let's talk about a growth focused mindset. You ask better questions. What did I actually learn today? Come to me. Tell me you didn't make money today. I'm going to say, hey, what did you learn today? And then you're going to be like, you're not going to have an answer. Right? How did I improve today? How did I get better? Did I execute better than yesterday? Confidence comes from progress, not outcomes. Guys, I'll be completely honest and transparent with you guys. I went a really, really long time not being profitable trading. Did I ever in my mind say to myself, I'm going to quit on this? No, I know trading works. Go look in our testimonials chat. Listen to, you guys heard the testimonials right here. I know it works. It was a matter of me working on myself, actually growing, actually following a plan, actually building my personal discipline and my mindset. When I started focusing on those things over just making money, that's when things started to change. And I guarantee you that's when things will start to change for you, but you have to stop being so money focused. You guys, if you were on the call the other day, I forgot what call it was. Actually, I think it was my live trading call. Half of y'all probably wasn't on there, right? I'm just playing. I'm calling y'all out right now. But I said, if you chase money, it runs from you. The more that you try to chase it, the more it's going to run from you, especially in the foreign exchange market. So here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. Do you guys want to hear it? You can't control the results. You have zero control of the outcome. But what you can control, though, family, is your actions, is how much work you put into it today. Is this making sense? Just drop an MS in the chat. Did I lose anybody yet? Is anybody mad at me yet? I know I'm calling some people out. And hey, sometimes we need that. Sometimes we need somebody in our corner saying, "Hey, stop tripping. If you really want quick results, go try to hit the lottery. Don't do it here. Don't join this community thinking that you're gonna get rich in your first month. No. If that's your mindset, genuinely, guys, I'm not trying to be funny, but if that's the mindset that you joined this with, I need you to change it right now. I need you to really genuinely think, is this mindset, is this mentality gonna actually help me change my life? No. There's a million people out there playing the lottery thinking that their life is going to change because they bought a $20 ticket. They have no skill. They don't know how to manage money. And majority of people who actually do hit the lottery go broke in a few years after because they weren't worthy of that money. I know somebody actually who hit the lottery. And guess what? They blew that money in a week. They made like 30,000. Imagine what you could have did. Some of y'all on this call could have did with 30,000. But guess what? If you don't personally develop, y'all would have blew it too. Results are supposed to be delayed. Your growth should be your number one priority. So if you're only focused on results, 3 things are going to happen. You ready? Number 1, you're going to quit too early. Because you have false expectations. You expect fast results in a process that takes time. So when it doesn't happen, you think something's wrong. You think, why isn't the scanner working? Why is everybody else hitting TP on DeFi, but I'm not? Nah, bro. Nah, fam. It's not DeFi. You're over leveraging. You're over trading. You don't even understand. You haven't even gone through one DeFi training. And you're coming to me talking about DeFi don't work. You don't work. They're mad at me now. Number 2, you attach your self-worth to outcomes. You had a bad day, you feel like a failure. You had a good day, you feel on top of the world. And that's not stable. Y'all are laughing, but I'm dead serious. Number 3, you avoid the work. You avoid the work. I laugh because I feel like I work harder than some men out here. And I feel like the men, y'all supposed to set the standard, right? Am I tripping? Like, yo, put me toe to toe with somebody. I'm gonna outwork you. And if you try to outwork me, yeah, we're going 10 times harder. You're not gonna outwork me. I work like I'm a whole man out here. Like I got kids, like, if I had kids, just imagine. That would be even crazier. Some of y'all got kids and you ain't even working that hard, bro. Dang. I work like I got 5 kids. That's crazy. You're avoiding the work, straight up. If you don't want to put in no effort, bye. Go back to a 9 to 5 and be cool with it. Because that's it. You can go clock in and you can do half-ass effort and still get paid, for sure. But as an entrepreneur, though, no. You get paid for how you show up. You get paid for the value that you bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? Why do you think you deserve to make that money? I know why I'm where I'm at right now. And I know if I'm going to get to the next level, I know that I have to level up myself first. So, number 3 is people avoid the work because growth work is uncomfortable. Learning new skills, doing the boring stuff, putting in the reps, consistently failing. That's what trading is, guys. It's failing on failing on failing. Everybody's crying when they take a loss, but that's a part of it, guys. What the truth is with trading, it's about how you manage your losses. It's not that fact that you took a loss, it's how did you manage the loss. I don't know if you guys are hearing me right now. My throat is dry and I don't have any water near me. So we're gonna keep going. I'm trying to yell right now. I gotta pipe down. So here's why growth focused people always win. Number one, they become unstoppable because they're not waiting on results to validate them. They're building their skill sets, their discipline, and their confidence daily. Number two, they outlast everyone. How many of you can say you've outlasted somebody? Put me in the chat. I've outlasted hundreds of people at this point. I done seen people drop like flies. If we go back through the chats, all the welcome messages, I bet you I won't even see some of them in there anymore. Doing this 2 years with all the hardships, with all the disappointments, with all the setbacks, with all the times that I couldn't afford the membership and I didn't fall off once. You got to learn how to outlast everybody. Nobody cares. Nobody's coming to save you, family. You need to save yourself. You need to have an all in or nothing mindset. If you're here with this mindset that if this doesn't work for me in a month, you need to go right now. I'm giving you permission right now to leave, to jump on this call, off this call. Let your mentor know, the person who enrolled you, say, listen, this is not going to work out. I'm going to just stick with where I'm at right now. Hey, we'll understand. I understand that entrepreneurship is not for everybody. Actually, it's not for most. I'm sorry if I'm being a little bit too forward right now with you guys, but I just have to be honest. This ain't for the weak. If you want to win, you have to have a winning mindset. Somebody drop in the chat, winners don't quit and quitters don't win. Period. Winners don't quit, never, and quitters never win. So if you're going to quit in 2 months from now just because you haven't quit your job yet, then this might not be the opportunity for you. And I honestly don't think you will find anything entrepreneurial that will be for you. Anything that you see on the internet that they're telling you, hey, all you got to do is put your money in this pot and we're going to grow it for you 10x next month. Go try those things. I promise you they don't work. At one point in my life, I was the dummy who did all the dumb stuff. Okay, so I'm not just throwing shade. I was that one person once where I was falling for all of these get rich quick opportunities on the internet. And guess what? None of them were real. Because at the end of the day, what do you need to do if you want to change your life, family? Let me know in the chat. You need to show up. You need to put in the work. You actually need to change yourself. You actually need to learn. How many of you have actually plugged into the Iconic VIP website and gone through some of the basic trainings? You don't got to answer that. Not to me. But I hope if you're telling somebody that you want to make money here, that you actually are prioritizing that. So you need to learn how to outlast everyone. Can't tell you guys how many people have always been at this point. You don't quit when things are slow. You don't quit when it looks like nothing is working. There's been a million times where it looked like nothing was happening for me. There's been times where I actually felt like quitting, family. But in my soul, I can't quit. Because what the hell am I going back to be honest? If I quit this, what am I doing? Am I settling at a job? I don't want that. That's worse than the pain of just moving forward. So you're going to suffer two pains in this life. The pain of change or the pain of regret. The pain of you actually doing something or the pain of you giving up on this, quitting on yourself and your family to do what? what you didn't want to do in the first place. So winners, they understand if I'm getting better, if I'm working on me, results are inevitable in due time. Y'all got to remember there's a time gap. You got to be patient. That's a skill. You need to work on it. Number 3, they compound over time. Small improvements daily. Show up to one Zoom call. Can we do that? Can you at least make it to one call a day? Show up to one class. Put in the reps, just a little bit. And those small improvements daily are going to equal to massive results later. That's called the 1% a day rule. Get 1% better every single day, and eventually, down the line, that's going to compound to massive result, and that's where your life changes. So let's make this real, right? In trading, a results-focused trader, and by the way, the ones who are results-focused are the ones who lose. They're the ones who are always in the drawdown. They're the ones who aren't consistently profitable. They're the ones who are only breaking even. They ask the questions, did I make money today? But a growth-focused trader says, did I follow my strategy? Did I manage my risk properly? Did I control my emotions? Because you can lose money and still be improving. If you're building the business, stop asking the question of why am I not making money yet? Ask yourself, did I post today? Now we get into it. Did I actually reach out to somebody today? Did I message someone? Did I connect with anyone today? Did I actually put myself out there to build my business? Or am I just waiting for someone to reach out to me or one person to join my business and do all the work for me? Am I waiting for some sort of miracle? Your first wins aren't money, family. Your first wins are actually confidence. Your first wins are skill set. Your first wins are consistency. We should actually start applauding each other in the chat for showing up today. We should start actually dropping in the chat how many times we got on a call today. The reps that we put in, that's what should be celebrated more than just profits. Do you guys feel me? Because profits are inevitable for the ones who do what? Who show up consistently. They put in the reps, they build the skill sets. So the ones that you see drop in the results, that's exactly what they're doing. So here's how you guys can actually apply this to your lives. Are you guys still with me? Just drop a 111 in the chat. We got almost 50 people on this call. I hope this isn't going in one ear and out the other, guys. Because unfortunately, statistically, only some of you guys will take this information. 1% of you on this call will take this information and not just think to yourself, oh, this was a great call. I feel super inspired. You're actually going to go apply this information into your life. And you're going to be the next testimony on our next Sunday Vision call. But it's only going to be 1%, statistically speaking, by law of averages. Only a few will actually take this and apply it and not just jump off here feeling inspired and then forget everything that we talked about. So how you can actually apply this in your life. Number 1, track your actions, not your outcomes. Stop tracking money. Stop tracking likes or views or signups. What you should be tracking, how many calls did you make today? How much content have you posted? How many trades have you placed? How many calls have you been on? Number 2, redefine winning. Winning is not just closing a deal. Winning is showing up actually when you don't feel like it. Winning is doing the reps. Winning is getting uncomfortable. Number three, ask better questions daily. So instead of what did I get, ask what did I learn? What did I improve? What can I do better tomorrow? Number four, this is a really important one. Fall in love with the process. It's a process, it's a journey. I'm looking at some of your faces on this call, and I'm just hoping and praying that you guys get this, and I hope that I see you next month. I hate to say it like that, but I actually hope to see you guys 5 months from now, a year from now. Because I know for a fact the ones who last and outlast everyone else and actually take this information and apply it, you're going to be winning. And the ones who quit, guess what? They're going to be losing. They're going to be in the same situation they started in. I look at some people, I stay connected with people. I look at some of the people who decided to get started with this months ago and then they quit in month one. And I look at their stories or their pages occasionally, and they're not doing anything different. Their lives are the exact same as when they got started. It's unfortunate, but that's the reality if you quit, family. Nothing's going to change. Or worse, exactly. Fall in love with the process because if you're only in love with results, you'll hate 90% of the journey. And if you hate the journey, you'll never last long enough to win. So here's what it comes down to. Results are going to come and go. Growth is going to stay with you forever. Money can disappear, but skills do not disappear. Confidence doesn't disappear. Discipline doesn't disappear. So if you really want to win on this call, and you know what? Some of you are even going to hop off this call and still have that same mindset. You still are going to go to your mentor asking silly questions. Yo, bro, why didn't I make money today? You know, I'm actually at a point in my life, right? In my career where I don't even want to work with people like that anymore. I don't even want to like hop on a call with you and talk to you. Like this is ridiculous. I told you to watch it training. Did you watch it? 9 times out of 10 they didn't. And then you're coming to me complaining about you're not seeing results. That's crazy. It's diabolical. What kind of world do we live in, right? Like I'm just like bro, it's crazy. I don't even know the right word for it. It's more despicable than diabolical, I'll be honest. There's not even like a gross enough word that I can actually give it, but it's pretty down there. Because it doesn't make sense. Never have I ever from day one when I joined this community, when I joined this opportunity, never have I ever expected instant results. Never. I understood that entrepreneurship is way different from being an employee. And maybe you don't, right? Maybe this is your first go round. Maybe you didn't know what to expect fully, right? We can't blame you for that. I won't blame you for that. But I really want you guys to understand there's a huge difference. There's a reason why you haven't got rich at your job. There's a reason why you're not rich yet. Why you're not financially free yet. And you got to understand for things to change, you have to change. Someone drop me in all caps in the chat if you understand now that you have to change. I have to change. If I want better results, it's on me. It's not on Matthew Cruz. It's not on DeFi Scanner. It's not on Iconic. It's on me. If I'm going to do better, it's on me. If I'm going to get results, it's on me. If I'm going to win here, it's on me. So I got off my notes. I'm pretty much wrapping it up though, family. I think you guys get my point, right? I want you guys to be growth focused over results focused. I don't want to work with people personally who just want the quick money, who just want the quick wins. What you guys ever heard the saying? It says, "What's fast doesn't last." Just like the lottery. I like to compare it to the lottery. It's quick, right? Well, it seems quick. Maybe you buy a ticket and you get lucky, which is rare, but let's just say you did, and you got the money quick. Well, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to last. Maybe, right? Because we do hear some cool testimonies where someone will come in their first week and they'll just like flip their account or do something crazy. But then over time, they realize that they actually got to learn the skill. Over time, they realize, oh, I actually have to be disciplined. This is not just a quick money grab. I actually had somebody in my business. Guess what? They're not here no more. They actually doubled their account in their first week. And they actually said something funny. They said, this feels like a money glitch. And I was like, that's funny. And then guess what? They got humbled because they blew it because they got what? They got greedy. They didn't understand, oh yeah, this is not just click a button and withdraw $50 every time. No. No, this is a legitimate skill set that takes time. It's cool to see the fast results, yeah. But then there has to be some substance behind it. There has to be some actual foundation, right? And most times if you're getting quick results here, that's cool and all, but make sure you also focus on the foundation because what's fast don't last, right? So who's going to be more growth focused over results focused going forward? Drop a G in the chat. And if it's not you, don't drop a G. Just be honest. Be honest with yourself. That's going to get you way further in life. You can sit here and lie to the group, but the results don't lie at the end of the day. Who's here in 5 months from now, a year from now, is not going to lie. I love that, Mike. You gotta be. You gotta be, because if you're not locked in on your personal growth, then you will fall off because life will challenge you. It will test you. It will bring you to your breaking point. And that's where, if you personally develop yourself enough, you won't break. I have been brought to my breaking point a million times throughout my journey here. But I didn't break because I always focused on growth over results. I always focused on who I needed to become. And anyways, I'll drop it here because I know it's already 10:07. But shout out to all of you guys who dropped a G and you were honest. Shout out to the ones who honestly didn't drop a G. Because honestly, I would suggest to you to really self-reflect after this call and see if this is really what you want, if you really want to change your life. It's easy to say you want to change your life, but it's not actually easy to change your life. And that's why most people, only 1% maybe of this call will actually go out there and do it. So with that being said, guys, let's get it. Let's have an amazing week. I feel fired up. I love these calls. We're going to be doing these Sunday Vision calls every week going forward, same exact time. Make sure you don't miss these calls, all right? Because we go over our weekly schedule. That way, you can't come to me or Matt and say, hey, I didn't know what time the calls were. We went over it at this point. You know what to do now. You know you got no excuse at this point. If I'm working harder than you and I don't even got kids, give me a kid. We're going to go crazy. Well, guys, that's it for me. Thank you guys for joining. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning on our live trading session. Be there or be square. Y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.